So today I was trying to put together a list of life's most important questions, like all the questions you would have to answer if you wanted to understand your own worldview. And while I was doing that, I remembered something that happened to me a few years ago. I was working remotely at a Starbucks, which is something I really like to do, and a guy sat down next to me and introduced himself as Tim. And then he asked me about what I was working on, and I told him, and he was confused, which is a normal reaction. And he was like, "What do you do for work?" And I told him I was a pastor. And then he went on to ask me tons of questions about what it is I believed and why it is I believed that, to the point where I pretty much explained everything that I believed about God and Jesus and the Bible. And at that point, I felt like I'd been talking way too much. So I looked at Tim and I said, "Hey, what do you believe?" And he looked at me and he said something that I think I'll never forget. And honestly, I took it as a bit of a compliment. He said, "I don't really know what I believe, but you clearly know what it is you believe and why it is you believe it." And then he said, "I'd like to take the next 1 or 2 years of my life to think about my beliefs and become as confident in my worldview as you are in yours." And a few minutes later, Tim had to go. So we said goodbye, and I've never seen Tim again. It's no secret that on this channel, what I try to do is help people process their own worldview, understand what it is they believe and why. And so what I want us to do today is to rewrite the ending of the story I just told you. What if on that day with Tim, I had the list that I'm working on today with life's most important questions, the questions that Tim would need to answer in order to understand his own worldview, what it is he believes and why. So what questions should we have given Tim in order to help him process his deepest beliefs? I'd love for us to make this list together, and you can add your thoughts by commenting below. And if you're interested in watching another video, then I think that you should watch this video that popped up right here, and I'll see you over there.